I mean, ultimately, I thought that was the best opportunity. You're not going to win the race behind anybody. So to get the 20 off the middle and get them third lane and roll the middle was a really good opportunity for us to have clean air and ultimately just do the 3-wide drag race the line. And unfortunately, they wrecked behind, which I had no idea about. And, just unfortunate.
What did Ryan Blaney say to you? Clearly, going into the corner and giving a guy an aggressive bump like that isn't always going to get the best result.
Yeah, I apologize to him, and he finished fourth, so he was able to rebound, and luckily he didn't tear anybody else up. And there's a few things that I probably need to clean up on, but normally I'm riding 38th and trying to put myself in a decent spot to just finish in the teens. So this is the first time I've ever really been up front, especially at Super Speedway, pushing and doing everything. I felt like I did some things right, just obviously not everything right.
So would you call this a learning experience?
And everything's a learning experience, even if you win. So yeah, that's for sure.
Appreciate your time.
I don't know if it would have made a difference, to be honest. Like, the difference was the yellow coming out or not, honestly. I felt like the experience is a really good scapegoat for excuses. So I don't want to label it that or anything, or experience or respect or anything. I feel like if you're good and up there like we were, I think guys will push you, and I think that's what we saw.
Lenny said he kind of talked to you about lifting and things like that. Your conversation with Ross seemed a little more heated and didn't want to shake your hand there at the end. What was that about?
Yeah, I mean, it was literally just honestly about the triple dipper at Chili's, honestly. Obviously that's not true, but that's me and him to discuss, and if anything, maybe I'll invite him to Chili's.
Hasn't he been kind of like a mentor to you over the last year or so?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you agree and disagree at things, and ultimately I felt like I made the decision that was to win the race, and
what do you say?
I think we'll be able to continue to talk about it, because obviously we have each other's phone numbers. And I was talking to Alanis today this morning, and he said he roots on 2 guys on Sunday, so it was fun to have us lined up there at the end.
Were you surprised the process that you establish yourself a little bit? You're going to ruffle the feathers a little bit. It's kind of part of the course.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately I'm glad I've lost one now, because it takes losing one to win one. So you're talking about the progress, right, and the journey. So hopefully this is a quick lose one and then win one hopefully soon.
Did you have done anything different there? Would you have done anything different there now, looking back?
I mean, before the incident, you don't do anything different. Obviously, knowing the result and having that experience, you're going to do something different. I was more worried about defending the middle, and I just got offset of him and hit him and got him loose, and then I was trying to check up and ultimately spun. So there's multiple things I would do different knowing the result, but obviously if you were to rewind it knowing what I knew now, I didn't think we would crash, or I would spin him or hit him hard enough and offset enough. Things happen fast, and now knowing that or experiencing that first time, I would do things different.
How much do you...
With finishing second, or is it like, dang it, it's that close? What's the feeling like?
It sucks right now, but I'm sure on Monday it'll be just fine, or tomorrow when I look at the points and know how close we were and go through our competition meetings. Yeah, it feels good. That's tied with the best Spire finish, so that's ultimately a really big thing for me. I know I was, I don't want to say jealous, but I'm hungry when Zane ran second, so excited now to just improve that one spot better. We finished third before, and now we finished second, and hopefully next time we win.
Any trepidation pushing a Toyota?
Can you tell me what happened with the roll car?
I was just focused on defending middle and offset. I thought he would kind of come back up, and I don't know, I was focused on defending middle more than hitting him. I didn't think it would offset him. I thought I could hit him pretty hard. That was the first time I probably lined up a Chevy nose with a Ford nose, and it just got him in a really bad spot, and that's 100% on me.
Any trepidation pushing a Toyota?
I mean, if that was all 4, you don't push him, but into 3, I just hit him to get him off the middle. So, I mean, it sucks, the optics of it for sure. It's not fun to do that, especially for how well I feel like we were right now working with Mr. H and Hendrick Motorsports and Hendrick Energy Program and everything. They do a lot for us. So to have that happen, the result is not exactly by any means what I wanted, but at the same time, I felt like I wanted to be middle and not pushing a car off of 4. And never heard they were wrecking, and you can't assume they're going to crash and cause a yell and lift. You're never going to do that. So it was just unfortunately bad timing that if it goes green and we win the race, I don't think that's a problem.